Hello and welcome to GeoTV. I'm here with Jeremy Greiner, the community manager at Kaos Studios and on Homefront. We've just been playing it. This is one of the first times that you've taken the game out on a large sort of multiplayer event. How's the response been so far?
Response has been great. We had it out at TGS last week, and now we're putting it in the hands of all you great Europeans out here and lifting the skirt on multiplayer for Homefront for the first time. After this, we take it to North America, to San Francisco, to wrap up this tour.
So we've been playing it quite extensively. We've been playing the cul-de-sac and the farm levels. I mean, how do you think our matches have gone? And are you sort of getting any feedback on things you might be changing?
Yeah, I think the feedback has pretty much been positive. We're showing pre-alpha code right now, so there are going to be some bugs and glitches. You know, it's pre-alpha. We go into alpha soon. But the feedback has been really, really great. Cul-de-sac is showing well. The reason why we use that is we wanted to show off an infantry level first, just to get you familiar with the battle points system and infantry controls. That way you can start using drones and airstrikes and just start learning this new mechanic that we've implemented into Homefront. And then we obviously move you over into farm, which shows you that epic vehicular warfare. And so, you know, escalating intensity. It goes from just a couple Humvees and drones, and then you guys saw it. Ends up with tanks everywhere, Apaches blowing shit up. I mean, it's great.
You mentioned the battle point system, which is I loved the idea of either spending the currency that you have or saving up for the big guns, as it were. So is that something that you really wanted to nail home?
Yeah. The battle point system, just going back to its design philosophy, it's in game development. Sometimes you have things that work, sometimes you have things that don't. This is one of those rare instances where it worked better than we planned and better than anyone expected, and it's awesome. So yeah, you notice like this save or spend like philosophy that's involved. Do I spend my points now on a small yet potent drone, or do I save them up for something a little bit bigger later to capture like a further objective? So it's that tug of war between, you know, what to do now or what to do later, and you can use it to suit your playstyle.
The game itself is really fast-paced. I noticed there's no real medic class in there either. Is that to facilitate sort of a better pacing in the game?
So with this large-scale epic vehicular warfare and these large maps, we wanted to keep the pace fast without being a frag fest. And we did this with our spawn and vehicle system. So instead of everyone camping like a vehicle spawn on a map and jumping up and down, you guys have seen it before, you actually choose what you want when you want it, right? So you want a Apache and you have 1,400 battle points. Get to the spawn screen, select your Apache, spawn in it. And you're talking about the action. The thing is, with the spawn and vehicle system, it directs you right at the action. So you're there within 5 seconds. And in this game, if you go 10 seconds without being shot at, you're running in the wrong direction.
Kaos have a great history. I mean, they've pulled themselves up by the bootstraps with Desert Combat, moved on to front lines from there. Do you guys have any sort of core ethics and mentality that you features that you want running through all of your games?
So I think that core feature and mechanic, especially what we showed today, is this vehicular warfare on a large scale. So 32 players on dedicated server, not just PC, also for consoles, right? You don't see that anywhere. So 32 players on Xbox 360, 32 players on PlayStation 3, as well as PC. And that is a core design philosophy that they want. These large scale, epic battles, vehicles, drones, airstrikes, you name it, all in gameplay, all action, all fun all the time.
You're running dedicated servers on PC. Are you also shipping out modding tools for the game?
So right now we have a fully dedicated team working on the PC SKU. They're called Digital Extremes. They're up in Canada. So it's not just like a port over from console code. And whatever that they can deliver in the final product is what they'll put out there. So anything that they can possibly get into the build, they will. Can't confirm it right now, but all efforts are driving towards the best possible ship.
Beyond the battle point system, you've also got an unlock system in there as well. Are there persistent unlocks that we'll be seeing?
So yeah, you'll see persistent unlock system. You know, we're committed to delivering a AAA quality single player and multiplayer experience for Homefront. And just in this highly competitive FPS genre, you pretty much have to have that, right? So everything that you expect in a first-person shooter, you'll see in Homefront, and then some with our new innovative features such as battle points and our ground control game mode.
Will we see? We got to play with quite a few vehicles in the game. Can you talk about any other vehicles or special vehicles, maybe like the AC-130 bombers and things like that? Have you got any plans to put that in the game?
AC-130, you didn't see it in the UI today. It's not final UI, and we're only lifting the skirt partially. So I wouldn't want to we have to save some things for down the road. Don't want to ruin the surprise. But the team's definitely committed to delivering the best, most epic vehicular experience possible, as well as being balanced at the same time.
And talking about the single-player plot briefly,
Right. Yeah, definitely.
I find the unified Korean thing fascinating. Do you think that there's a chance of that coming to pass?
So, in developing this backstory and future history of ours, we took certain liberties in this what-if scenario, right? So, what if this happened? What if that happened? And what if that then happened? Is it probable that all those sequence of events would happen? No. Is it plausible? Yeah, and that's what makes it kind of interesting and a lot of fun, and really, it lends well to other mediums out there as well. It has a great storytelling component to it, so we definitely love it.